8, 5, 9, 4, 7, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome. So when we left off, we were at the lawyer's office. Now of course we're gonna enter the lawyer's office by putting a contract right there. The facts that we got in the last part from the innkeeper. And as soon as we do that, yeah, I know why I did it just that. I have no idea. I'm stupid. So yeah, fax 2, innkeeper 1, put it there, let the robot watch, and enter. By the way, this is really creepy. Seriously, who the fuck does that? Now, of course, we're gonna enter the office, the notary / lawyer's office, right? And we're gonna play with the buttons. You're gonna see what I mean in a few seconds. Now guys, the next cutscene is really long, so I'm not going to talk over it, but there's some really long stuff in there. So, sorry. Yeah, entering the office, and the cutscene starts right about now. See you after the cutscene. By the way, the lawyer is really a big douche.
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course, I was waiting for you.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker. Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphotair. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession. I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must
The
remember
plot
his
thickens.
death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladilen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Pause whenever you want if you want to read this document to the fullest. Again, if you ever wish to read to the fullest, or you can skip the next few seconds.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation in legal terms is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
Now, as this episode concludes, I will end it as soon as I find the key, which is at the coat hanger. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Next time, we're gonna be at the factory, trying to solve a mysterious case. Hans Vorarlberg. Is he dead? Or is he alive? Why did he hide? You're gonna find this and much more next time. So, as always, this has been Krisin, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.